Hey guys, it's time for another update. I can't believe it's update number 3 for my Project 20 pan. It just has flown on by. So it's been about 3.5 weeks since I did the update number 2 and I've used up I think 3 more products. So just a really quick recap on my second update, I finished up 3 products. I finished up the NYX Photo Loving Primer, the anti-redness one, which was in the green. The Elizabeth Mott, this is the You're So Fine Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Glitterati. And then this lip gloss, which is the Korres Lip Gloss in Strawberry. So these 3 things I used up last update. And then I will go ahead and jump into the 3 products that I used up this last, 3.5 weeks. First one is this Julep Maven. This is the Fast Dry Top Coat. So when you look in there, you do see that there is a little bit of product left. I did my darndest to try to get that. It has totally kind of just become almost like a glue at this point. It is so thick, so sticky. I put some, what is it? Why am I losing my mind? It's like 11 o'clock right now, so I'm about to go to bed right after this video, so if I'm just a little scatterbrained, it's because I'm tired. I put some of that nail polish thinner, that's what it is, into this just to see if I could make it a little bit more, thinner so I could finish it up, and it just wasn't budging. So anything that's left in there basically is unusable, so I'm calling this done. I can't believe I've used up a nail polish. That is like insane to me. My EOS in Tangerine, that is all done, and you can see the little coils there where the product is in there. I could have scooped out a little bit more, but I just called it done at that point. So it is all finished. Like I've said in some of my other videos, the Tangerine is by far the best EOS in my opinion. I think it does actually give some moisture. It does hydrate. It's not as waxy. It doesn't dry out the lips. So if I were going to repurchase an EOS, it would definitely be the Tangerine one, which is the medicated version. But I do have quite a few other of the EOS balls that I do want to finish up. So maybe I'll incorporate those into a couple more project pans, but I finished that up. And then third, I finished up this eye primer. I thought this was gonna just never go because I have been using it forever. It's the Laura Geller Waterproof Eye Spackle in Fair/Light. And I'm clicking it up right now and nothing is coming up. I used it up a couple days ago. Totally would repurchase this. It's almost kind of like the Painterly one by MAC. It's thicker. It definitely covers any kind of blue pigmentation or veininess or anything like that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful eye primer. So I loved that, and I love that it's in this packaging. I just think that's great packaging as well. So those are the 3 products that I used up this last update. And now we'll get into the products that I'm still working on. The Julep Maven Nail Therapy. This one I kind of had to guess a little bit on where the marks were just because it had worn off. But I used probably, if you can see the lines, a little bit of this product. Again, this one is not moving as fast as the top coat, I think because it is so much thinner than the top coat. But I still really like this. I think it's a great kind of prep for your polish. I have noticed that using this on a consistent basis, my nails seem to have less staining, which is really great. The Julep Maven Quick Dry Polish Drops, I love these. It doesn't look like I made too much progress just because a little goes a long way with these. And I don't know, they definitely make your polish dry faster and gives a really nice shiny finish to the polish, and your cuticles really feel nourished afterwards. I have the Bourjois Healthy Mix Gel Foundation in Light Vanilla. This is still going strong. I have no idea when this is going to be done. It's basically just going to be like a surprise, like that eye primer where I'm just going to go to pump it out and it's not going to have anything in there. So I just still adore this foundation. It's just simply beautiful. So still going strong on that, and I'm really happy that I'm going strong on that. The Collection 2000 Concealer. This one is really slimming down. I am having to really scrape the edges to get the product, so I'm only giving this probably another week before this is done. And then I realized when I was rewatching my last update that I somehow forgot to mention this. 20 products is kind of hard to keep track of. So this is the Maybelline Dream Mousse Blush in Peach Satin, and this is how much of it left I have. I would say I probably had about twice this much in our last update, and I have gone through quite a bit of it in this last 3.5 weeks. I have really been concentrating on using this and only having a light finish of a powder blush over top. So I'm making a lot on this. I might even have this one done by the next update. Our Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, still going strong on this one as well. I have loved your guys' comments on this bronzer. There's been so many of you guys that have been like, oh my gosh, it took me 2.5 years to use up that. So I'm glad that I'm not the only one who has really struggled with using up this product, because it is just never ending, and this is just a little deluxe sample size. So that's how much there is left. Again, I can see a little bit around the edge of the pan where it is definitely leveling out, but I will have that probably. That'll be the last product in this project pan, I'm sure. The Stila One Step Prime Color, I tried to use this a bunch in the last couple weeks, and I still only used a little bit. If you can see the line between the last update and this one. I used it as a highlight mostly. I tried it a couple times as a lip product. Not cute. It was very drying. It wasn't flattering at all. I ended up having to just wipe it off and put on another product instead. So really pretty though, as a really nice kind of glowy highlight on the cheeks. So still going with that one. My little NYX cottage cheese is definitely dwindling down for sure. I have sharpened it, I'd say about 3 or 4 times. I still use this a lot as just a base for whatever my lid color is going to be. My Colourpop Truth eyeshadow, this one I am definitely seeing even more pan. It's kind of spread to the edges now, and I use it basically every single day. I use it as kind of like my prep eyeshadow after my primer, just to kind of give a nice prep to the lids. And it's a beautiful product. Definitely repurchase this one after I use it up. I haven't made too much of a dent in my Rimmel Scandaleyes in Nude. I have been using this as kind of a waterline color, so that is kind of hard to use up if you're only using it on your waterline. Because I did mention in my last update that when I've used it all over the lid as kind of like a prep to eyeshadows, it does crease really easily. So I've probably only sharpened it about twice. Still a beautiful color though for the waterline. It definitely gives your eyes a very bright look. So I really like that. Especially I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. I tend to choose the nude over the black. And then my Urban Decay Zero pencil, it's getting small. I really love seeing that because I'm over it for sure. I've talked about how I don't love the Urban Decay eyeliners, but definitely, you know, it's black. It goes in the waterline. I had to touch it up today before this video just because it had completely gone away in just a few hours. It's just, I'm not really impressed. I'm getting kind of bummed out that this lip liner is so low. Look at it. It's so cute. I love when they get so cute and small like this. So this is the Rimmel lip liner in, what is it, Mauve Shimmer. I'm obsessed with this. I absolutely love it. I will be immediately buying another one as soon as this one is done. It's just a beautiful color. I'm actually wearing it today underneath my other lip gloss. It's just amazing. I love this color. I think it's just so flattering. Lip gloss that I have over top of that lip liner is the Smashbox in Pink Sugar. This is almost done. I took the stopper out of there so that I could get all of the rest of the product, and there's really only probably maybe a day or 2 left of product in there, so I will be definitely done with this by our next update. Last but not least is this MAC lipstick. This is in, what is it, Overtime, and those are our little marks. So I have made just a little bit of progress here. Obviously lipsticks are a little bit harder, for me at least, than lip glosses, but this is how much there is, and it's kind of hard to mark where it actually is too because it's slanted and all that fun stuff. So I really think that this is a beautiful lipstick. It is very creamy. It's definitely more vibrant of a pink, I think, when I apply it than it is in the tube. It looks a lot more neutral here, but when I apply it to my lips, it's very bright. Those are all of my products for this Project 20. That's all my progress. So it looks like I've got 6 down, and 14 more to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Definitely let me know if you're doing a project pan. I'd love to check it out. Push the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in one of my next ones. Bye!